listen to the latest edition of WLTV. I'm Carolina Kazalka.
And I'm Christopher Figueroa. Happy National Pie Day.
With all the disasters happening around the world, it's important to give back in any way that we can. WLTV's Nayeli Trujillo talked to some of the students in the entrepreneurship classes about their upcoming fundraiser.
Good morning. I'm here with Christina and Precious from the entrepreneur class. So Christina, what are you guys doing in your class?
So we're creating businesses, and our business is the cupcakes, and we have a partner in our class, and they are also selling chargers.
And what started this idea of the cupcakes?
What started the idea with the cupcakes was to bring something new for the school, as well as it also was easy for us because I'm good at baking.
And how can you buy them and for how long?
So we're selling December 8th, and it's during lunch periods, and each cupcake is $1.
And where is the money going to?
The money we raise will be going to the Puerto Rico Foundation.
Thank you, that is all. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Nayeli. As the semester comes to an end, there are still a few events that can be life-changing experiences for some Leyden students. The annual student blood drive is being held today, and Leyden students have a chance to quite literally give themselves to those who are in need. WLTV's Alexis Lopez caught up with Mr. Mason to talk about why the blood drive is so important.
Thanks, guys. Now I'm here with Mr. Mason to reflect on the blood drive. So, Mr. Mason, can you tell us about your relationship with the blood drive?
Well, I don't have any relationship per se, but I have given blood the last couple times that we've had the blood drive here.
And why is it an important event for Leyden or for yourself?
Well, for Leyden, it's an opportunity for students to give back in a pretty easy, selfless kind of way. For me personally, it's important because my daughter has a condition that's a bone marrow failure syndrome. So she has had countless blood and platelet transfusions, and none of those transfusions would have been possible without the donations of anonymous people.
Thank you. And what would you say to those who are scared to donate?
Giving blood is pretty easy. It doesn't take anything other than a little bit of your time and a little bit of energy, and it's a really rewarding way to give back in a positive way.
Thank you. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Alexis. Although we haven't quite finished the first semester, we need to start planning for a few big events in the second semester. The Leyden English department is getting students ready for the second annual Writers Week. WLTV's Lily Goana caught up with two of Leyden's English teachers and a participant of last week's Writers Week and asked them about a few upcoming events.
Hey Leyden, I'm here with Mr. Grief, Mr. Carrera, and Elena, one of last year's Writers Week participants. So, Mr. Carrera, can you tell us all about Writers Week?
Absolutely. Writers Week is a time that we celebrate writing in all of its best forms at Leyden. It's obviously exciting to have published writers come and talk to the students, but for me, the most exciting part is when we have student contributors who present their own writing that week.
All right, that's awesome. So, Mr. Grief, we know that in order for Writers Week to be a successful event, we need the voices of our students. So can you tell us who are the participants, who can participate, and how can they turn in their submissions?
Sure. So we're going to show you the URL down below, and the deadline for submission for Writers Week to read on stage is December 8th. So please remember that, December 8th. You'll be reading on February 14th. And sort of a special thing for this year is that the writer of this book, Outcast United, Warren St. John, is going to be in the school giving a presentation for the entire student body on February 15th. So we'll look forward to seeing that. If you're interested in reading the book, see one of your English teachers and you can get yourself a copy.
Okay. All right. And Elena, as your first year last year as a participant, can you tell us how was your experience last year?
My experience was very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it, had so much fun. I met loads of new people that I still talk to this day, and I was able to overcome a really big part of my life by speaking in front of people, and I gained confidence in my life by speaking too.
All right. Thank you. And please, Leyden, make sure to spread the word and make a change in Writers Week. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Lily. Hold on. The sports and entertainment marketing classes are having a shoe raffle this month? I don't know about you, but I want to win a shoe. WLTV's Melissa Miranda caught up with Mr. Murphy about this upcoming shoe raffle.
Hello, today I'm here with Mr. Murphy to talk about the Nike shoe project. So, Mr. Murphy, who created the shoe?
The sports marketing classes at East and West Leyden created surveys to the student body, and they took that data to realize what the student body would like in a shoe. We used Nike as our vendor, and they went to the Nike website and created 3 different types of shoes, and we're going to raffle one of those shoes off to a lucky winner.
All right, and what is the purpose for this raffle?
The raffle is to create more student involvement with the food drive and try to help needy people at this time of year that get food in the pantries.
And Darius, how can you enter the raffle?
The way to enter the raffle is you turn in canned goods to room 162, which is the sports and marketing class.
All right, thank you. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Melissa. Well, it's officially December, so that means we are well underway into our winter sports season. WLTV's Armando Zavalza caught up with winter athletes to ask them about their goals for this season.
Hello, West Leyden News. I'm here with varsity basketball players Miguel Cooper and Carlos Tapia. Now, Miguel, how did you guys do in the tournament last weekend?
We did good. We started off with a loss, but we ended with a 3-game winning streak, so we're 3-1 now.
Okay, nice. Well, Carlos, was Coach pleased with your performance as a team?
I think he was. It did start off pretty rocky, but towards the end, like he said, we got a 3-game win streak, and we did pretty good.
Now, when will you guys be having your next home game?
Our next home game is tonight against DGS.
It should be an entertaining game, so make sure you guys get out here.
Well, that's it for the Leyden varsity basketball players. On to wrestling. Hello, West Leyden News. I'm here with Trayvon Thomas and Shwayne Johnson, Leyden varsity wrestlers. Now, Shwayne, how has the Leyden wrestling season been going so far?
The season's been going good so far. We went 1. We lost last year to Rolling Meadows, not Willowbrook, because they suck. Anyway, we lost to them. So this year we came back and took the dub 1-0, and the season's been going good so far. So we had a call-in tournament, which Trey could tell you a little bit more.
We had 4 people that went to the semifinals. Me, Cluna, Shawayne, Jaffrey. We played really good. Practice has been going really hard. Coach been working us really good.
Now, was Coach pleased with your performance as a team at the tournament?
Yes. But we got to work a little harder. I think we could have did better.
All right. And when is your next meet?
Our next meet is tonight against DGS, and last night we just went against Willowbrook, as I mentioned earlier, and it was a good meet. We took the dub, and it was pretty good. Good.
Well, there you have it, West Leyden. Both teams will be competing today at home and away.
Back to the show.
Thanks, Armando. But last but not least, the lucky students who have earned a free pizza for having perfect attendance are
Jocelyn Beltran,
Heriberto Berendas,
Amanda Muniz,
Nicholas Herrera,
and Abigail Diaz. Congratulations, and make sure to head down to the dean's office right after second period to place your pizza order.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. West Leyden, good luck to all of the Eagles competing this weekend.
And don't forget...
Go Eagles!
Can you hear it? You can hear it. Are you recording?
Okay, now Trey. Hi, my name is Trey, and I have a basketball game tomorrow. How did you do against Jack Justin?
I did. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna destroy him. I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
When is your guys' next?
No!